This is going to be somewhat of a different vlog that you will be used to on this channel. However, we have come to the UK's largest theme park, not only to check out the rides here, but also the travelling rides that are here, which are the Retro Squad. Welcome to Alton Towers. Yes, welcome back to the channel and to another video on this channel, which you probably will be thinking, hang on, theme parks? Yeah, it's a completely different vlog. There is a really good reason why we are here. A few different reasons. One, we've just got ourselves some annual passes, mainly for Theo, and you'll be thinking, oh, Theo's on the channel, but not today, he's at school, so he won't be joining us in this vlog, but we will bring you back, or bring Theo here shortly to experience it from a 7-year-old point of view, especially in being over 1.2. But we're going to be checking out some of the rides here, but especially the Retro Squad, if I can just say that right. There's a few rides here from the travelling circuit, and I can't wait to see them and check them out. But if you are new to the channel or you're not yet subscribed, then make sure you do that by pressing the subscribe button below and leave a comment and a like. Of course, I am not alone on this vlog today, and with channel number 3.
It's number 2.
Oh,
you're number 3.
Yeah, I've got Megan with us.
Yeah.
Now this is going to be interesting because today we're not going to be doing any of that sort of POV stuff like we usually do, but it'd be nice to see a take on Megan at a theme park.
I'm more hardcore at a theme park than a fun fair.
Yeah, you are, and you're going to be doing practically all the rides today here.
Every ride.
Yes, including the Waltzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully the Extreme that's here. Or,
yeah, don't know what an Extreme is.
What it's called, Spin Jam, I think it's called.
Can't remember what Extreme is, but yeah.
It's an air raid. You've done it before. We did it at Harrogate Indoor Fun Fair. And
oh, yeah, yeah.
You remember now, yeah?
Yeah.
And I am joined with what we could call, shall we call a theme park expert?
That won't be me, will it?
It's a celebrity, actually.
Theme park celebrity's more like it. But I'm not in my natural habitat, because I'm in Alton Towers rather than Blackpool Pleasure Beach, so it's all a bit strange.
Yeah, this is Mark, or Disney Mark, as a few people will know. He's joining us today.
Disney Mark on
his,
Instagram, TikTok.
With his better half, should we say, Stephen. He's going to be joining us as well. Yeah, these two last joined us at South Shields.
Mm-hmm.
Ocean Beach, I forgot what it's called.
It seems like ages ago.
It does, it was last year.
Still got the bruises off the log flume.
No. The chances are we probably might go there again this year. Not too fully sure, but we want to do a South Pier live together. That would be
definitely
pretty
need to do
good,
that.
wouldn't
Definitely
it?
do that.
Yes.
Plan that for the summer.
Absolutely. Now, of course, we're going to be heading this way, which is towards X Sector. I kind of remember everything already, which is where one of the Retro Squad are. So let's have a look at the first one. And here she is. This is the first of a few travelling fair rides that are here at Alton Towers. This is Spin Jam, part of the Retro Squad, new for this year, and it's disguised beautifully. And if you don't know what ride it actually is, this is Air Raid. So Air Raid, which is featured on the channel a few times, but ridden recently at Indoor Fun Fair in Harrogate. It is here and it will be here all season. Now, I've not seen it go round yet. We will show you some off-ride footage in a moment. I believe it's running really well. Now, at the moment, Megan and Mark have gone on it first. I'm going to go on it after. And it's actually playing music you would expect at a fun fair. Who'd know? Anyway, the ride's about to start. Well, so let's show you the ride from an off-ride point of view. well. How was that? Now, basically, I don't know if you've done one before.
One of these?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have. Now, you did Air Raid at Harrogate Indoor Fun Fair. Compared to that, how was it?
I can't remember Harrogate Indoor Fun Fair.
Okay.
Was that when the recent one we went to?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, it went faster for longer than Harrogate.
I thought that. It doesn't go very high, but it did really spin fast at the end, didn't it?
Yeah, the pressure, wait until you're there, your legs.
Yeah,
I'm used.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Mark?
The first part of it's quite slow and quite tame, but then the last sort of like 20 seconds goes quite mental. As Paul says, I don't think it goes as high as the other ones, but it's very, very fast. Very fast for an Alton Towers, sort of one of these retro squad rides, but also a good ride, really good. Had a fun old time.
Alright, well, I'm not going to bore you with these two. We're going to, well, normally I take you on the ride, but of course we're at Alton Towers, we're not able to do stuff like that here. But I'm going to get an experience of what it is like and compare it to what I've ridden before. So I'm going to try it. Well, I've just had my experience on that, and all I can say is wow. It is very unexpected for an Alton Towers ride, especially with all the hearsay of how the other rides have been running last year. That is running a very intense cycle. In fact, it's a lot more intense than I was really expecting. And yeah, I think a few people will be surprised when they ride that. There'll be a few people thinking, is it really running that fast? I can tell you it is running really fast. So I actually really commend the fact that Merlin are allowing it to run that fast. So really good. I'm glad to see that it's doing that. Now, just before we head off to our next location, I just want to mention this. This is also kind of another fairground ride. As you can see there, this is Enterprise. It's not quite ready yet. In fact, well, I believe there's a couple of issues regarding the maintenance of it, but I don't know the full details. But Enterprise is actually a fairground travelling ride. This one isn't. And Theo has been on this at the age of 3. But unfortunately, it's nowhere near due to be done. I'm hoping it does return. It's a good little ride, that. But anyway, that's the first of the retro squad. So we're going to take you over to the next section. Oh, by the way, we have been riding the rides around here. We've been on Smiler already, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So we are going to be riding the rides, but we're not going to give too much details of that because, do you know what? This vlog's probably mainly about the retro squad. There'll be a bit of other things in here as well, such as a bit of off-rider stuff. That was Spin Jam.
Go, go, go!
Right, so over to Dark Forest becomes the next ride, which is roller disco. This is John Collins' Waltzer, brand new for last year, and has been out on the road, but not very often has it been seen, as it's been here for most of the time. And I've just been watching it go round, and it's not actually that slow, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes here. And I'm going to be joined with Mark.
Hello. I think it looks slow, Paul.
Do you think so?
It doesn't look very fast. I know fair trade aren't that quick anyway, but it doesn't exactly
Well,
look...
fair trade go quick. The problem I have is it's a wheelless fair trade, which is what I'm not a fan of. So with it being here going slow, may mean it won't spin. But I'll be interested to see how it goes.
It'll be fun anyway, won't it?
There's literally no one waiting for it. No one's interested. It is in a weird area, I think. There's the entrance to 13 over there. We've just seen Rita fly past, so you can kind of give an idea of where it is. It's kind of hidden. I think it's really hidden, this ride. So what we'll do is we'll get you a bit of off-ride, and then we'll get back to what we think. But here is the Waltzer. Well, that was roller disco. I hope the off-ride is okay. Megan did the off-ride for us, so thank you, Megan, for that. Now, I've watched it back briefly, and I hope it gave it enough justice, because that was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. In fact, it was better than some of the wheelless fair trades that I've done in the past. Our car span, and we did do a little bit of leaning. There was a leaning trick involved in what we just did. The bars are locked as well, so that's a nice little safety mechanism that they have in there. And they're playing, well, fairground music again. There was no jingles on this one, but wow, it span, and it span fast. Mark,
that was absolutely brilliant. I was expecting it being really slow, because the actual thing doesn't rotate quickly. But me and Paul had the thing spinning ridiculously. If you look at the video which Paul's just posted, you'll see we're the only ones spinning the whole thing. But
yeah, I believe so. From what I saw, it looked like we were the only ones spinning on that. Megan, would you have gone on that?
No, I made the right decision.
I said to you would have been fine on that, but when we watched it go round, I said it looked like it was going fast, and you said slow.
Not slow.
There was something about it that was going fast.
The actual ride does go slow. I think the ride does go slow.
If me and Stephen was on a car, we'd been fine. You wouldn't have spun it.
Put your feet outside.
Yeah.
Oh look, he's doing a reverse cycle. It's going backwards. Yeah, so that is that's roller disco, aka John Collins Waltzer. So it'll be really good to see that on the ground, because we actually know now that when John has that out, it'll actually be pretty fast. So I look forward to seeing that. Hopefully it'll be out again this winter after it's been here for the season. But if you're thinking and you've seen other videos or any other people saying it's actually really slow, it's not. From our experience, it was really good. So I'll give that a 9 out of 10 if I'm honest with you. Yeah, thank you. Right, anyway, that is roller disco, and we have, now I don't know, there used to be 4 rides, wasn't there, part of the retro squad? There was one over, there was a Sizzler twist here, but I don't know if it's still here.
What's the extra ride we haven't been on?
Super Trooper.
All right.
Which is over by Nemesis?
I think maybe there's only 3 this year then.
I think so.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah, we'll find out the hard way. Anyway, that was roller disco. So I thought we'd walk over here anyway to check out this area, because I knew this is where the Sizzler twist was, and it is still here. Now the reason why I wasn't too sure about everything regarding this is it's not actually part of the retro squad. That's why it's part of the David Walliams world, which is here. Very nice little building that we've got here, very for kids. And this is I can't even pronounce it, Fabulous Fandango, which is what the Sizzler twist is. But like I say, it's not part of the retro squads. However, it is a travelling fair ride. So we will take you on this. No, we won't. We won't take you on this, but we will show you a bit of off-ride of this ride.
Gentlemen, this is the coolest, most handsomest dancer, Flavio Flavioli. You love me, I know. Now are we all ready to do the fandango? I can hear you. I said, are you ready to fandango? With a 3 and 2 and 1, fandango! Quick step, cha-cha-cha, tango, cha-cha-cha. I love it all. Fandango! Looking fabulous! your score, please. It stands all around. Fabulous.
Okay, that was faster than I thought.
It was very impressive. I thought it was going to be like a, as I say, a theme park setting, but no, it's full blast. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Very quick.
And I got a little bit squashed because I was sat next to you.
How rude.
Just say about me too, Mark.
No, I don't. That would have been okay for you.
I mean, I was really busy eating my snacks. I had an apple and a yogurt, you know. Got to get them that protein in.
Paul broke the seat.
No, I didn't break the seat. They've got cushions on it. Well played, by the way. Cushions are great. It fell off when I got off. It was stuck to my coat. He said it's not a part of it. It just sits there. But seriously, it's actually faster than you think. That's 1.2, by the way. You have to do 1.2 to go on that ride. So, as where Theo could have gone on it a few years ago, he's only just tall enough to do that now. Pretty fast. Very impressed. Well, we've now taken a trip to Forbidden Valley, which is also home of our final ride of the Retro Squad, which is just to the side of us here. This is Funk and Fly, which is a super trooper. I've never done this ever myself, and yeah, I'm really excited to doing it. Just watched it go round and I didn't realise how vertical it goes. So myself and Mark are going to go on this. Megan's sitting this one out, isn't she?
I don't blame her. Just gone for a coffee with Stephen.
It looks really good.
It looks really good. It's very, as you say, it's very vertical. I've never been in one of these for years, but it looks quite intense.
And Theo's tall enough to do it because it's 1.2. That's interesting. So we'd be able to get Theo on this. Anyway, we'll tell you and let you know what we think of it in a moment. But here is the off-ride action of Funk and Fly. is funkin' fly. Obviously, you've just seen the on-ride of that, and well, doesn't it tip? It does a bit of a tip on the angle on this side. It goes quite, not vertical, but has a good range of turn on it, which is probably a bit of a catch out, because say something, it caught me out, that's for sure. Not great for your legs. It actually was quite tight on my legs, which kind of hurts a little bit, but what you can do is you can spread yourself evenly on this. So when I was with Mark on it, he was sat actually on the opposite side, so you do have plenty of room, but to fit 3 people on there is quite hard. But I would imagine I could compare that to a frog's, which is kind of what I was thinking with the seats. But with the whole aspect of the ride, it was actually really good, and that is my first experience of a Super Trooper. Now I'm told by some other people this is a different one. I thought it was the same one as last year, but turns out that it's actually a different one, because I know there's only a few in the UK. So, and they've said that it's not as intense as last year, but I thought it was quite...
It was quite intense.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's got my legs, that's for sure.
It was intense enough for me. It's not much room leg-wise, there's only that much clearance for your legs, but no, that was fast enough. But the guys, as Paul's just said, the guys were just, that were here last year, said last year's was faster, but it was quite fast enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, I've only got one little qualm about it, and that is it comes down too quick on a rotation. So to me, I think you get your feet go a little bit close to the bars. I'm not too sure if that's just the way it looks, but when you're coming down, my feet, because I've got quite long legs, go really close to the bars, and I was a bit, I'm sure it's not the case. That's my only qualm about it, and the tight bars. But then with the fairground rides that I've been going on, it's no surprise, and I'm kind of used to that. But yeah, that was good.
It was really good.
And that's all the Retro Squad rides, isn't it?
That's all 4 done. I think all 4 were fantastic.
Well, there's 3 Retro Squads.
Oh, there's only 3?
Yeah, there's 3, but the twist that we went on wasn't Retro Squad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I must admit, I'm very, very impressed with all 4 rides, and we know that, and myself have known that last year these rides that were here faced a little bit of stick from both sides of the communities of being very, very tame. We've seen videos and pictures of it running really slow, and a lot of people have said they don't belong here. But I think it's a great addition to the park. I actually think they're running a lot faster than people make out to be, unless they've increased it this year, or whether it's just because it's midweek.
Maybe it's because it's midweek, I don't know.
But the park's quite busy though.
Well, it is quite busy. There's a lot of school kids, and there must be pre-annual leave school parties or something, do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Or something. There's no reason why they can't keep them all year. I don't know why they don't. Keep them forever, really. Just have them as a permanent fixture.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know what might come here next year, because obviously Spin Jam is new for this year. Who knows what new rides might come next year. Now, we are going to be going on, and we have been going on a few rides. We've already been on Nemesis, and also we've been posting on social media all day, so make sure you are following us on our social media, which is Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. In fact, the links are in the description below, so make sure you're following us, because I've been keeping up to time with everything we've been going on. We've been on Nemesis.
Yes.
In fact, I posted a picture of Nemesis on my Facebook of us at the front by a follower.
We got a fantastic photograph.
Hi to Ben and Vicky, by the way, if you're watching. Thank you for seeing us and meeting us. It's nice to meet some different people, isn't it?
It's nice to see new friends.
And we've been on Smiler, we've been on Oblivion. The only ride we've not done yet is Galactica. So obviously we've not really been reviewing that. That's not really what the vlog is about, but we are going to mention them towards the end. I've got little bits of off-ride. I don't know if they'll appear after this, but there's a bit of Nemesis going around, which is getting retracks next year. I know my theme park stuff, really. Concludes this vlog here at Alton Towers, and yes, of course, it's a completely different vlog that we're used to doing, but in sort of a sense it was good to be able to come here to show you, especially my opinion, of the funfair travelling rides that are here, which is the Retro Squad. And yeah, I had a bit of controversy last year over how they were ran, just basically because they seemed a lot slower, so I was quite keen to get here to see how they were operated here and what my opinion as well as someone else's opinion of these rides. And I'll be honest with you, they ran really well. So obviously let's have a take on what Mark, that's been with me today. You've been riding the rides with me as well on all three of these. So let's quickly mention Spin Jam, which was the extreme ride. That was probably
fantastic, fast.
I would say that was the top of the shop of the ride here, and it's new for this year, which is the Air Raid Extreme, which is we've done a couple of times, but for Alton Towers that was really running well.
It was really
wasn't
fast. I was expecting it to be quite slow in theme park mode, but it was really fast. I even got on it twice, once with Paul, once with Megan. It's a really good ride.
And it was we were trying to see if they were manually operating it, weren't we?
We still don't know whether they were, but it was the same cycle both times, so I don't know whether it was a manual cycle, but it was a fast cycle, whatever it was.
Yes. And secondly, we spotted the Waltzer, which was well, roller disco. It was different to what I was expecting, and roller disco was what was seen very slowly run. That's a John Collins Waltzer, brand new for last year. It is a wheelless fair trade, and in my opinion I'm not a massive fan of wheelless fair trades, but that was running really well.
I think me and Paul got the knack of how to spin it. If you look at Paul's video, nobody else was spinning it apart from me and Paul's car, so I think we got the knack of it. So
yeah, we had the lean in that as well, didn't we?
It was very quick. It was very enjoyable.
Now of course Retro Squad didn't include the Sizzler twist that was here. That was part of the David Walliams world. Had a bit of kick in that, didn't it?
It was quite quick.
Fandango, whatever it was called.
Fandango.
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 Yeah. Thank you. Someone's paying attention. But yeah, that was another travelling ride that has appeared here, and that ran quite well.
I think it's a permanent fixture as well, because it looks like they've themed it into the area as well, so it's got like mirror balls, disco balls around the outside, so I think that might be a permanent ride. But yeah, it was a good quick ride. It was really impressive. And
then finally we went over to Dark Forest, which is home of, was it Dark Forest?
Or Forbidden Valley.
Sorry, Forbidden Valley, which is where the home of Funkin' Fly was, which is the Super Trooper, which is the first time that I've ever done that, and I was really impressed with it. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't overwhelmed with it. It wasn't probably my top spot sort of ride. It'll be interesting to do one at a travelling fair, but have you done one before?
I think I have done, no, I haven't done one since I was a kid, when it was called the Paratrooper. This is the first one of the new modern ones I've done, and I think that was my favourite one actually. I think out of the fairground rides here, I think that was my favourite one.
And it had a bit of a tilt on it.
It was very tilty, it was very quick, and it was very rapid.
And you went on the Extreme with Mark earlier. That was the only one you went on.
Yeah, it was a bit quick, so I thought they're all going to be like that. I'm out.
Yeah, you would have been alright on the Waltzer.
So you said, but I saw you spinning, so...
The Waltzer was brilliant.
If I sat my own Waltzer, I would have been fine.
You would have liked the Waltzer. The Waltzer was good.
Yeah. And not only that, we have come here for the day as well. So we have been on all the major rides here as well, including the Smiler, Oblivion. 13 was closed today, unfortunately. I think it was too cold because it can't operate in cold weathers. That'll be interesting to do with Theo. We'll talk about that in a moment. As well as was mentioned Oblivion, Galactica, Nemesis, and Rita. Yeah, a few extreme rides, and Spinball, which is just over there as well. So all those rides were running really well. Now, like I mentioned just then, we will be coming back here again probably in the next month or so. We will be bringing Theo here. Now, what's different about our vlog is the fact that Theo has turned 1.2 recently, and there's a few rides that he has never done before, including the Wicker Man, which is also a ride we did today, Spinball, and 13. So it'll be great to see a 7-year-old's thought on these sort of rides, as well as trying to get him on Duel and even Hex. And it'll be great to see Megan with us if we can, if you're available.
Oh, I might be able to clear my schedule.
Yeah, and that will be coming up soon, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel, as we have got Merlin passes now, so there'll be a few more things. Like I said on Facebook, it's not going to be sporadic of coming here that often. Oh, it will be sporadic, should I say. There'll be some more Blackpool sort of related things. And we're hoping to go to Chesington in May, which will be part of our Great Yarmouth sort of road trip when we go in next month. But yeah, it would be great to come here. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you've enjoyed this video, and let us know in the comments below if you enjoyed this vlog.
Got a question. What was your ride of the day? Can I go first? Spinball Whizzer.
Spinball Whizzer?
On Hannah, that was the best ride of the day.
Favourite ride of the day was probably the Smiler.
Smiler.
2 rides.
Do you know
on the
what?
Smiler.
Right, Smiler is my favourite roller coaster in the UK. However, today, running a bit rough, if I'm honest with you. It had a bit of headbanging towards the end.
The second ride was rougher than the first ride. I don't know if we had different seats, but it's rough, but it's not too bad. But it is quite rough. Extreme, as we'd say, but yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, I do like the Smiler,
Yeah,
but
I do as well.
it was a little bit rough. I'm just not a fan of Galactica. I've not done Galactica in a while. I did it when it was there, and it's just weird. We got front row of Galactica, and you can't see where you're going.
Couldn't see a thing.
You had
on
to
it.
look, you had to look down.
I mean, I think that's the point of it, and I think the whole purpose of why they changed it is because you can't see
VR.
where you're going anyway,
put your
and
headphones
the whole
on.
VR experience was supposed to eliminate that,
Yeah.
and now VR's gone. It would have been nice to do VR again, but I've never actually done it, so that would have been nice. But yeah, my favourite ride, I'll keep to the Smiler. It's still number 1. But as far as the fairground rides, I'm going to be saying the what's that air raid? It's Spin Jam. Really good ride. These do have height restrictions. They're usually about 1.2. I think Spin Jam might be 1.4. I didn't actually check that, but it would be available on the website, which is Alton Towers website. Anyway, it tells you all that anyway. But that is the end of this vlog. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media, which is Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. If you're on my Facebook, you'll know we've been quite busy with our social media today, so I hope you've enjoyed that sort of insight. We'll be back at some fairgrounds soon, and probably returning to some of these sort of grounds soon as well this year. It's a bye from me.
Bye for channel number 2.
Number 3.
And bye from me.
Who is Disney Mark.
Disney Mark on Instagram and TikTok.
It's very, very interactive.
Very interactive.
I've got TikTok. Yeah, this is the guy for that. We'll see you again soon. Bye from the ducks as well. See you later.